I myself define success as doing what you love to do every day. Somebody told me years ago that if you love what you're doing, you never go to work a day in your life. And I honestly believe that.
So I think one of the reasons that I specifically wanted to have you come in is I wanted to see, like we've talked to a lot of men about their success, but we've not talked to any women yet about theirs. And so balancing like a family, and I know a lot of the people that are listening don't have children yet, but I think, girls that are 17 or 18, they want to have a family, but they also want to have some measure of success separately from their family. So I wonder if there's anything that you would have to say to that girl, like that girl that's getting ready to graduate from high school. She wants to have a family and do that, but she also may want to start her own business or have, high aspirations in a corporate setting.
Do it. Nothing should stop you from doing it. Sometimes I think there were 100 things that could have stopped me from, my age, 100 things. But sometimes I think you just have to listen to your gut and take a jump, take a leap of faith, and it just falls into place.
Yeah. What do you wish someone would have said to you when you were about ready to take that leap of faith?
I don't know, because I heard everything when I decided to do it. I've got my parents that are very, that's a lot of money. That I don't think you can handle that responsibility. It's too late in life to start something like this. You're going to have that hanging over you. But then on the other side, I had a cousin who actually pushed me and said, why wouldn't you do it? You've wanted to do this all your life. Why wouldn't you do it now? It's never too late. So you hear all of it, and you just have to weigh it all and trust your gut. And I've always trusted myself.
Yeah.
Can I tell you what I wish somebody would have told me?
What?
You hear all the time that 50% of businesses fail within the first 3 years. But what you don't hear is that you have something to do with that.
Right.
I agree.
And I know you, Paige, and I know that you work your ass off. Sorry if there's any 10-year-olds listening. You do. You work your ass off at all times. You're there before you open. You're there after you leave. Probably not. You've made a lot of personal sacrifices, and you do. And you're constantly thinking about how to optimize things and how to grow. Whereas I feel like not that you and I are impervious to failure, because that's not true. But I feel like the businesses that fail, especially early on, are the ones that think that they can just hang an open sign on their door and that's it.
And that's so untrue. It's a lot of work.
So what do you do? Like what is your day-to-day? What does that look like to keep customers coming in?
Constantly changing. Every day is different than the day before. And you just have to embrace that. I love that part of being a business owner, the fact that it changes every day. And I can control, how it's going to end.
Yeah.
If I know it's going to be a cruddy week, or it's going to rain all week, and it's going to, keep people from coming in to shop, I can create a sale. I can, social media. Well, I don't know what we did without it. Mm-hmm. I can take pictures all day of outfits, post it on Facebook, on Instagram, on my website, try to draw in more interest. I can reach out to people. I make phone calls. There's always a way to create more business, more traffic, more interest. Mm-hmm. And it's a daily challenge, but I love the challenge. I wish someone would have told me to finish my education. Mm-hmm. I wish my parents would have sat on me and said, no, you will finish, you will get a degree, you will finish college. Because it's easy to say, I'll go back and do it one day. There'll be a right time. There's never a right time. There's, life happens, things go on, you get caught up in, we got caught up in careers and being away, and then, we were right in that stream, and, working your way up and trying to do the best you could do to advance in the career. There was never a good time for me to go back to school. I wish now that I had done that and someone had sat on me and said, you're going to regret this someday. They didn't. It is possible to change. Anybody can change. If you don't like the way you've lived or the way things are, you're the only person that can change that, that can fix that. You just have to set your mind to it and change it. Whether that means getting out of the environment you're in, moving away, getting away from the people you're with, you have to want it bad enough to make that change, to get out and to fix it. You say to yourself, and you have to believe it, I want something different. And you have to believe yourself, and you have to want it that bad that you convince yourself things have to change. Maybe you find a mentor. Maybe you reach out to somebody that has been kind to you, or has somebody that you see as, a giving person, a loving person, somebody that you can talk to. And you reach out to them and you say, what can I do? How can I fix this? But you have to reach out. You have to convince yourself first, and then you have to reach out. I think just be happy. Be happy with yourself, number one. Be happy with the life you've chosen. Be proud of yourself and your accomplishments. Always strive to do a little better every day, to be kind to people, to be generous, to love, and to always see the glass half full.
Actually, before we go, why is it important to be involved in the community?
It's important to be involved in the community because this is your backyard. This is your home. We have all chosen to make this home, to raise our families here, to have our businesses here. And it's important to be involved to make it better for the next person coming to town, for the next family that's going to move here and send their children to school, for our children to maybe come back and retire here after their careers and after they've raised their families. We have to make it better for the next generation and the next person.